Round one.
Once upon a time, in a little-known corner of the Earth, this was the beginning of a long and extraordinary adventure for Goku and his friends. There was the brutal battle with King Piccolo, and the fierce rematch that followed years later. There was the struggle against Vegeta, where Goku saved the Earth from being conquered. Battle against Frieza on the crumbling planet Namek. Then, the final showdown against Majin Buu. He became a Super Saiyan, and along with his growing sons Gohan and Goten, he has saved the Earth from every threat. Or so they thought.
Sensing it too, Supreme Kai? Yes, he's certainly waking early this time, isn't he? I assume the lower Kais noticed, but we shouldn't take any chances. Perhaps we should let them know, just in case.
I hear you, Supreme Kai. Loud and clear. Hey! Could you pant quieter, Goku? I'm trying to talk!
Goku? We can't let either one of them find out. If one learns of the other, you know what could happen.
Oh, right. Good point. Things could get sticky fast.
Lord Beers, what are those?
Nothing. Just mumbling random words.
Nah, it can't be something that simple. You wouldn't sound so nervous about it.
It's actually smart.
The truth is, it's a secret. Classified Kai stuff.
Ah, now I have to know.
I'm not telling you.
Fine. You were talking to Supreme Kai, right? I'll just go ask him myself.
Yeah, all right. No instant transmissions. Just drop the fingers and we'll talk. There are deities whose purpose is to create life in the universe. There are also those whose purpose
Actually just running around the planet.
Bad. Beerus, I mean. He's one of those evil destroyer guys?
It's not a matter of evil. Creation and destruction, Goku. Both forces are necessary. They check each other. Without them, the universe would go all out of balance.
I wonder how many planets will fall victim to his rampaging this time.
Why are you wearing your butt-kicking clothes?
So a god of destruction's gotta be pretty strong, right?
You even listening to half of what I just told you? Beerus the Destroyer is the strongest destructive force in the whole universe.
Well, I heard the part about him being the strongest, and I can't wait.
Yeah, the only really thing I have to say about this opening is I like, of course, the recap and how they did the new animation with the old story. I think it's always nice to see an updated version of the actual old story.
Yeah, this was the least impressive one though, in terms of like the recap. The recap in Resurrection F, if they had one, and then for sure, Dragon Ball Super Hero, and then the Broly movie. Those recaps look far better than this one. The recaps look like Dragon Ball Z Kai, and it was created in a very close time period. So I mean that's the explanation why. But there is one thing. So watching this in retrospect, there's always things that I forget occurred. King Kai is an idiot.
Why you say that?
Because Supreme Kai told King Kai not to tell Goku about Beerus the Destroyer, right?
Yep.
Okay. Goku, because King Kai won't tell him the secret, he said he'll teleport and just ask Supreme Kai.
Yep.
Couldn't Supreme Kai, King Kai could have just let him teleport there, and Supreme Kai could have said no, and what would have happened? Goku would have been ignorant. So King Kai was pivotal to the plot in this movie, and I mean, I guess Dragon Ball always has a twist of comedy, but it does make him look a bit of an idiot. I did love the scene though where he was driving around in his car on the planet. It's like he has an entire planet, and that's what he chooses to do. He doesn't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's also you said Goku. He's like, that's pretty smart. Yeah, it was pretty smart. I do think in this movie they have like certain moments where DBZ Goku is definitely prevalent in this movie. But of course he has like super moments where he just wants to fight and everything. He doesn't care about the ramifications.
Such as what we just saw.
Yeah, exactly.
The intelligence was a flash in the pan.
Exactly. Yeah, but I like the beginning though.
Fight!
Round 2.
Lord Beerus, it's time. Time to wake up. I'd hate to see you oversleep and for one of your backup alarms.
Fine, Whis. I'm up.
If I may, why did you choose this date?
There's something I need to check for myself. Did that upstart Frieza manage to eradicate planet Vegeta for me?
Yes, without a trace, in fact.
I'm no fan of Frieza's either. So self-important. If we cross paths again, I'll gladly wipe the entitled bugger out.
During your nap, someone already defeated Frieza.
What?
He is a Saiyan. Answers to both the names Kakarot and Goku.
When you said planet Vegeta was no more, I assumed the same went for the Saiyans.
However, a few who happened to be on other worlds at the time were spared, including, I should mention, the king's heir, Prince Vegeta.
That's it. That's exactly what it was. Oh, see ya! Did you not prophesize that in 39 years' time, an arch-rival worthy of me would appear?
Did I say that?
Yes, that's what you said. I must track down this so-called Super Saiyan god.
It would appear that most of the surviving Saiyans are currently in 4032 Green on planet 877. It's a little world called Earth.
Tell me, Whis, how long would it take for us to get there?
Roughly 26 minutes.
So about the length of your average anime episode.
Strange. A mortal has mastered instant transmission, and it takes 26 minutes for them to travel to King.
Yeah, but I guess I'll assume they're really on like a certain edge.
Really distant.
Yeah,
Okay.
distant.
I'll give them that.
Space. Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of funny.
I always thought the ranks in Dragon Ball Z was kind of interesting, like the deity ranks. Like first you discover King Kai, and you see who was the guy? Was it Grand Kai? The guy that
Had the other world tournament?
yeah, with the Pycon and everything. That was the guy like a rock star. Yeah, Grand Kai. Got Supreme Kai and everything too. I was just interesting to see like how Grand Kai would be like toward Beerus and stuff like that. You know how to have different ranks, because you know how Supreme Kai is like.
He's the equivalent.
Yeah, because they're kind of like it's interesting. Yeah, but how'd you feel about the scene overall?
I thought it was very interesting to see the contrast and the similarities between Goku and Beerus. How they both have the same goal, is to seek each other out for combat purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I enjoy it in terms of the ability of this particular scene to set the plot for the movie. Not only does Goku want to fight him, but he wants to fight Goku. And there's a few things that I did find funny. So just with the power scaling, if Beerus wanted to, we know how powerful he is. Goku's not on that level. He's not. But also, he made a comment, Beerus did, about destroying Whis.
Maybe I should destroy you.
And that was completely farcical. Because as powerful as Beerus is, we all know that Whis, even though he's a servant, he's more powerful. He's pretty much like his babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, like, what would happen if he actually tried to destroy Whis? Like, he probably just, like, tap him like he did and put him back to sleep.
You know, it was something similar to what King Kai said when he was talking about Beerus to Goku. He was like, he's so scary he'll make Supreme Kai pee in his pants or something like that. And I was thinking, you know how one of the rules is if Beerus dies, or Supreme Kai dies, Beerus dies?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, should Supreme Kai really fear Beerus at all? Like, he should be like,
you can't hurt me.
Yeah, like, who are you? Like, like, your life is connected to mine. Like, so I just thought that was funny. Like, he should.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. He was like, should he really be scared of Beerus if he, like, it's not like he can kill him.
Yeah.
He would die himself. So
one thing too is that was actually so what you're saying is absolutely right. It was proven because when Zamasu was wiping out the mortals, the reason that he was able to originally accomplish his plan in that first continuity is because he killed the Supreme Kai. Yeah, so there was no Beerus.
Yeah, exactly. And in this movie, you said that he was seeking out Goku Beerus, but is he really seeking him out? Well, and of course he's seeking him out, but does he want to kill Goku because is he worried about the Super Saiyan God, similar to how Frieza was worried about the Super Saiyan? Because isn't that really why he destroyed Planet Vegeta, or wanted Frieza to?
Thank you for bringing it up. I think he just wants to fight him.
Just fight him?
I don't think he wants to kill him.
Okay.
But I did find it funny. So this is something that has been spoken on before in various whether it be the manga, the anime, movies. Beerus was the one who told Frieza to destroy the Saiyans, Planet Vegeta. But why didn't I understand he likes Vaps, but why did he not just do it? It would have taken all of what? How many seconds to destroy the planet?
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, him doing that, do you think that dilutes Frieza's reasoning for actually doing that? Because Frieza had a good reason for doing it. He didn't want a Super Saiyan to rise up and basically take over. So I feel like he had an actual reason for doing it. So I feel like, does Beerus telling Frieza to do it when he was already wanted to do it anyway? Does it dilute Frieza's motivation? I kind of feel.
I never thought about it that way. It's just really strange. I would really like to see what the relationship between Beerus and Frieza was, like how that conversation went. I do know that King Cole told him there were two individuals, not mortals, two individuals you should never trifle with: Majin Buu and Lord Beerus. Yeah. And that's about it. We don't know anything else about the interaction. They did speak briefly in Resurrection F, where Frieza, when he was fighting them, and he realized that Beerus was over there just posted up. Yeah. And he thought, like, oh man, this is my time. And then also, it's really funny how Beerus said that if he saw Frieza again, what did he say? He's gonna kill him.
He's gonna kill him.
But he saw him again in the next movie. It did nothing.
But Lord Beerus, I came here for vengeance. Are you planning to intervene?
Now why would I possibly care about that?
Fight!
Round 3.
But I don't understand. Why would Beerus come here of all places?
Why indeed?
Huh? Oh, Lord Beerus, it's you!
Oh, so that's him, huh?
It's been a while. Hasn't it, North Kai?
Wait, that's Beerus? He looks like a big hairless house cat.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your company, Lord Beerus?
There's a small matter I'd like to discuss with that Saiyan you're harboring.
Hey, it's me, Goku, and I'm a Saiyan from Earth. Well, hello there. So I'm sorry, I mean...
So now, what can you tell me about the existence of this Super Saiyan God?
Isn't ringing any bells, dude. I know not of it, good sir.
I must admit that this is the first time I myself have heard any mention of a Super Saiyan God.
You are the one who slayed that bastard Frieza.
Frieza? Yep, that was me, all right. I beat him, sir.
Luis, how long to reach Earth from here?
About 3 minutes, I'd say.
You're supposed to... Sorry, I mean Lord Beerus, sir. I have heard that your lordship is incredibly strong. How about showing me just a teensy bit of your strength, sir?
Yet never in all my years have I been issued a challenge such as yours. You certainly seem quite sure of yourself. Go ahead and come at me with everything you've got.
Sweet! I mean, thank you very much, sir.
Finally comes the one you've been waiting for. The legendary Super Saiyan 3. Well, just try your best.
You still doubt me?
Fine!
Our time here has come to an end.
Indeed.
Interesting. Yeah. Before I say anything, I don't like how Super Saiyan 3 looks in this animation.
Not quite. I was thinking about Super Saiyan 3. That's one of the coolest transformations out of the entire series.
Yep.
But it didn't look great in a lot of these shots.
Yes. Like you said in the last round, it looks Kai-ish. Looks like Dragon Ball Z Kai. So I think that's why it looks like that. But when it first appeared in Dragon Ball Z, when he transformed against Majin Buu, it looked dope. This, it looks like kiddish, like a cartoon type.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Bootlegish.
Say it again.
Bootleg.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Somebody at the barbershop put this together.
But when it comes to the actual fight, I do like this fight and how it shows Beerus's power compared to, of course, Goku and Super Saiyan 3. Really, and like you said, the power gap between them. And
that's crazy.
Yeah.
At one point, Super Saiyan 3 was the strongest transformation in the series.
Yeah, it wasn't for that long though. It was the strongest at some point, but not for that long until Gohan transformed later on. Yeah. But yeah, like I said though, I do like the fight though, and how it shows really just, of course, the main gap between Beerus and Goku. How'd you feel about it?
Just to continue your previous point about Super Saiyan 3 and the lack of impact, I really do think that as a whole, Dragon Ball Z does suffer from making distinctions for the transformations that extend past cosmetic changes. We understand that they're stronger and they look different, but there aren't, let's say, I think something that would really set it apart, and also I feel like Naruto does this really well. The different transformations, the different forms they have different abilities. So let's say Super Saiyan 3 had access to something else aside from the fact that it is more of a drain of your ki. Otherwise, it's really unless you master your ki control, there's no incentive for you to use it at all.
Yeah.
And so it's the same thing I said in the video that we just posted recently about Black Frieza. Check it out. But the same thing where it's just a cosmetic palette swap. There is nothing to really differentiate them. But I do really like the fact in this fight, Goku did go to Super Saiyan 3, which is his strongest form all for it. He didn't play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did appreciate that.
Fight!
Round 4.
Beerus the Destroyer. I know the name, but I don't remember the face. Prince Vegeta, I presume. Don't tell me you forgot about Lord Beerus. Oh, I remember now.
For a king, this guy's always on his knees.
Is he stepping on him?
Yes.
I've got to keep him even-tempered. In all your travels throughout time and space, have you ever encountered the phrase Super Saiyan God? Wait, a Super Saiyan God? So that's a no.
You gonna introduce me at least?
Bulma! This is Lord Beerus!
Vegeta's wife / the birthday girl.
She's drunk.
Pleasure to meet you, Bulma. I would hate to impose on your party, but history shows I'm not one to turn down a spread of food as delicious smelling as that one.
Go for it, boys. Dig in.
Sounds
Hey, you funny-looking cat creature! I challenge you to a match of fisticuffs!
Come on, Dad. Will you please stop embarrassing
Give me a hamburger.
Sorry for his rudeness.
I wish Vegeta would have told Piccolo about his plan to try to keep Beerus under control. If
anybody would have been helpful, it would have been Piccolo.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know he's over there doing karaoke.
Oh, man.
I did like this scene and just the contrast between Vegeta knew who he was.
Yeah.
But nobody else did. And it just added to like the sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And Vegeta's expressions, when he first realized it, like who was actually there, it really, like, we've never seen Vegeta panic that way.
Yeah.
Ever. Which movie was it when Vegeta just stopped fighting? Was that against Broly?
Yeah, the brother first one.
Okay.
He can't win. It's the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But even though he could turn Super Saiyan himself. So
even then, he wasn't as shook as he was he froze, but with this one, he's full blown panicked.
Yeah, like yeah.
How'd you do that? What was that power?